Welcome to the blog post for week 7. It's going to start in our folder. Right here we have the overview video that you're watching right now. Yay! If I click here, I can see the specifics for the assignment. And this link right here is going to take us over to the blog post you're going to copy into your blog and then follow the directions. That's essentially what I wrote here. So let's click on this link and it's going to take us over to this, and we're going to copy all the way down here. Keep going. Whoops, a little too far. Oh, there we go. Copy this, Command C or Control C, and I'm going to go over to a blank blog post. All I do is I come over here and I click Add New, and it creates a new page like this. I'm going to paste this in. Again, Control V as in Victor, or Command V depending on which computer you're on. Then I'm going to take the title off the top of this and put it in the title section up here. And I want to delete this space. Let me show you a little trick. If I go up here and take the header section out, all that code, it deletes it. Yeah, not fun. So the first thing, the summary, you're going to write that last. So let's go to the practice room. Spend 15 minutes. So set a timer and spend 15 minutes here. Click on the link here to Justin Guitar. And that's going to take you over to this page where I have a rundown of this course. There's over 100 tutorials that Justin's made, and if you read through this and look at some of the people who back him up, the guy's amazing, and it's free, and it's really well done. So I endorse this as our main training component for guitar. And you are going to work on that. And so let me go over here to our post. So I want you to take a look at that, and you can start watching those, but only spend 15 minutes in the room. If you're an intermediate guitarist, take a look at his lessons and see where you would fall in line with the different things that he's teaching. I think that'll help you. Other instrumentalists, I would like you to find an effective YouTube channel and playlist that you think would be good for training. We're going to compare these next week. Please put a link into your blog post here and write a brief description of why you like that channel and that YouTube playlist. Then delete all of my instructions, okay? And that's just going to be delete everything here, donk, and then have your content in this section that you put in. The classroom is going to be 1 hour, and I want you to listen to Gordon Hempton. Gordon Hempton is, he works with sound and music, and he lives in Washington, and he created a presentation here with this channel about sound and silence, and I found this to be probably the best thing. In fact, music's natural alternative is silence. This is a great calibration for where we're going to be going in the class with how do we create music, how do we create a feeling. I think you're going to really like this. So this is a podcast, just listen to it. It is 50 minutes long. Enjoy. What I'd like you to do is when you're done, you can leave this image in here, and you can even leave the link in here if you'd like, but then just write a few sentences about what you thought after listening to this. And again, this will take you about an hour. Then delete all my instructions that you don't need. For the lab, I want you to click on this and go to Hook Theory, and what this is Hook Theory's tab section. And listen to this.
A theory tab is like a guitar tab, but instead of just showing you the chords of a song, it also shows the music theory behind it. Theory tabs are synced with YouTube videos, so you can hear songs as you follow along.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better.
I would like you to continue watching that, and you can search all kinds of musicians, and you will find songs that are in here, and like the one we just saw, you can see a number of things, the tempo, the key that it's in, and a number of things that you can play around with. But then they usually have the video here, and so you actually hear the real music, and you have different parts. For instance, if I play the chorus, you can see the notes and the chords. This is a great way for us to explore the music theory behind some of our favorite songs. So I want you to come in here and try that out. Spend 15 minutes, look up different songs that you like. Then I'd like you to write a reflection about what songs you went after and what you thought of it. It's total time in this room, 15 minutes. Then delete my instructions, okay? Then I want you to go outside. Go for a walk for 15 minutes because creative people do mild exercise for inspiration and to take a break, and you get off a screen. Don't have a phone. I would just say just go calibrate your brain by being outside in the natural environment, as long as you can do that safely. Then come back and just reflect a little bit about what you thought of. And here's some prompts. Think about your life as a narrative for today. What is the story for today? You are the protagonist. Who or what is your nemesis? What are you trying to win or accomplish? Write some notes about what you thought about this and experiment with your blog if you'd like. Okay? That was your prompt for your activities. Just go walk around and think about that. You as the protagonist of your life today. The studio, I want you to get certified, and it takes about an hour, maybe a little less than that. So 30 minutes in the studio and 30 minutes in the control room. I'd like you to go over here to Soundtrap, and what I want you to explore is the certification. And the certification just takes you through training on different elements of how Soundtrap functions. If you've already been into Soundtrap, I still advise you to go through this because it'll show you the nooks and crannies of what's possible with the program. It is pretty incredible. That's it. I just want you to go through that. When you're done, you get a certificate like this. What I'd like you to do is screenshot it and upload it to your blog. And all you do is you put your cursor where you want the image to go. So if I went like this and I click Add Media, I can then upload an image. Now remember, your blog runs out of space pretty quickly, so I'm not going to ask you to upload images directly to your blog very often. But this one I think is kind of cool. So you can upload and then you can embed it straight into your blog. You just click Insert into Post, and then the graphic will be there. Then delete all my instructions between, in both these rooms, the studio and control room. But do write a reflection about what you did, and you can do that under either one of the rooms. It doesn't matter to me. Then lastly, I would like you to do the weekly evaluation, and that's simply when you click on this link, it will take you over to a Google form, and what I'd like you to do is put in your email address, pick a class period, and then click Next. There's really two questions. How was the content this week? The what? I'm a little biased. And then I would like you to type a little more detail, a sentence or two. Then how was the process this week? Again, I'm a little biased, so there we go. And then you click Submit, and that's it. All right, and that, you can delete, once you're done, you can delete this whole section and delete all of Mr. Leduc's instructions after you're done. Same old thing. You don't really need to keep this in the blog post at all. But make sure when you're done to come up here and hit the Publish button. And then I can see it automatically. That is how we're doing a blog post for this week. Thank you.